Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what message is coming through for the collective today, please. What does the universe want to share with the collective? And we have the Three of Swords. Let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. And we have the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles. We're going to grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know, please? And we have the Magician. Well, I feel that what this is telling us, that you are both dealing with a lot of your own heartbreak and sadness at the moment. And you perhaps feel that this person has moved on from you and that this is over and that it is done and finished between the two of you. But with this Four of Coins coming next, this is about your person wanting to hold on. It is about them not wanting to let you go. And it is about them not wanting to move forward from this connection with you. Your person has not moved on because they are very attracted to you. They desire you and they want to come back and they want this relationship with you, and they are trying to manifest right now with this Magician card showing up those things that they need to return. How are they going to express themselves to you? How are they going to explain all of this damage that they brought into this relationship? How are they going to apologize? Trying to figure out the right words to say to you, because what I'm hearing is, for many of you watching this reading, this person believes they only have one shot, only one chance to get it right, and they don't want to blow it because they understand that they have definitely blown it in the past when it comes to this connection with you. But let's go back to this Three of Swords for a moment. It is a card of sadness. It is a card of heartbreak. It is a card that tells us that you and your person are in this disconnect right now. And for most of you, the majority of you watching this reading today, that is the current state, because there's silence. There's no contact. They're running. They're shut down from you. They have abandoned this connection and so on because of their fears, their insecurities, their drama, their trauma, stuff that they have been carrying around with them for a very long time. But it is time for all of this to start changing, because your person does not want to let you go. They want to hold on to you, and that is what that Four of Coins is about. The Four of Coins in a regular reading, well, a regular reading, one that's not about relationships, love, romance, soulmates, or twin flames. It's about someone that wants to hold on to their money. Someone who counts their money, keeps it close, keeps it tight. And this is like the Ebenezer Scrooge card. I probably haven't said that for a long time, but that really is the meaning of the Four of Coins. How Uncle Scrooge would sit at his table and count all of his money and only have one candle because two candles were going to cost him too much, and counting his coins and locking them away in his box. And your person has their feelings for you locked away in their heart. They know that it's time to unlock their heart and let their feelings come pouring out. And this is the energy of the Magician that your person is using right now to manifest those things that they need to come back to you. Courage, confidence, personal strength, empowerment, the right words, because your person has not moved on and they do not want to let you go. But also with this Magician, it confirms that they are so attracted to you. And on this Magician's table, we have all four elements. We have swords, which tells us your person is attracted to you mentally. They understand that there is a great mental connection between the two of you because you have great conversations when the two of you are talking. There is also a wand on this table, confirming that there's a deep spiritual connection between the two of you and a passionate one. There are cups on this table, which confirms the emotional connection between the two of you. And there are pentacles, coins on the table, which confirms that it is an earthy connection. Well, kind of go along with passion, a physical connection, if you will. But your person is attracted to you, always have been. And that is part of the reason why they have been running, because the attraction is so intense for them. But it is definitely the reason why they want to come back, because they want to return to this connection, because they don't want to let you go. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Well, this is the Six of Swords. Well, this tells us, first of all, that there is going to be communication coming from your person. The Six of Swords is a card of technology, and we communicate these days through technology, those little magical devices that have that little green send button that your person needs to press. Wake up one day and press that button. This is what I want to scream out at your person. It's so simple, because rather than be in agony and deal with all of their overthinking and their stress and their worry and trying to find the right words, etc., all they really have to do is reach out to you and say something so simple. Hello, can we talk? Hello, do you have time to speak with me? I need to explain myself, or whatever else this person can say to you that's very simple. Because I feel that once that silence is broken, the communication will flow very organically, naturally, and effortlessly between the two of you. And this is what your person will get to the point of doing, because they are manifesting those things within them that right now that they need to communicate, that they need to reach out to you without allowing their insecurities about how you're going to react or respond to get in the way of what they're going to say. But they will get it done. This is about communication coming from your person. Because the Six of Swords is also a card of transition, and it tells us that your person has been going through a significant period of change. When we consider the Six of Swords, it really is about leaving all of our troubles, all of our turbulence, all of our problems, all of our issues, whatever those issues and dramas and turbulence and everything else may be, and going to a place where things are calm, tranquil, peaceful. And this is what your person desires in their life, and this is what they have been working towards for themselves. But as they return to you to start rebuilding this relationship for the two of you is going to be so much calmer, so much more peaceful, balanced, harmonious, and tranquil, because your person can see that bringing all of their junk into this relationship created a lot of discontent, not only for you, but also within themselves as well. Now, I want to go back to the Four of Coins for a moment. We also have to consider with the Four of Coins, it is about a strong foundation. Sorry, guys, that was my elbow hitting the table. We have to consider a strong foundation. And your person wants to rebuild this relationship on this rock solid space that is not going to fall apart, crack, or crumble ever again, because they have done that work within themselves to show back up and be a better partner for you, be a better person with you, but also to be someone who is going to do the work that is necessary to build a happy, balanced, healthy relationship. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know for this message? Well, this is the Eight of Coins. Well, the Eight of Coins has been coming up quite a bit. This is about your person improving themselves. As you can see, the image on this card is the person on this card is reading a book. Your person improving themselves. Perhaps they are going to school. Perhaps they are doing something for themselves to advance their career. Perhaps they're getting some sort of certification. Perhaps they're getting some sort of degree or doing some sort of study that's going to help them be a better person as well, because the Eight of Coins is the card of the student. It also tells us that your person has been doing the work that they've needed to do to get rid of the stuff that has been holding them back. This stuff that belongs in the past will be staying in the past because they are accepting these life lessons that they have tried to run from, that they have tried to avoid, because the Eight of Coins, especially combined with the Six of Swords, is about your person getting rid of their junk, getting rid of their garbage, getting rid of their old emotional wounds, that baggage, and all of those other things like illusions, insecurities, fears, self-doubt, lack of confidence, because they know that that has been dragging them down in their life and in other areas of their lives besides this relationship. But they see how it also has negatively impacted your relationship with each other. And they don't want that to ruin things between the two of you, because your person doesn't want to let you go, and they don't want to let this relationship go either. The other interesting thing about the Eight of Coins is that it is about lasting love. Your person wanting to build this lasting love for the two of you on this strong foundation. And look, 8 is divisible by 4. Again, this relationship will be very strong. It will be like this super powered connection between the two of you when you come back together. Nothing and no one will ever be able to interfere in this relationship ever again, because number 1, your person is not going to allow it. And number 2, neither are you. And together, you will build this happy, healthy partnership with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear about this person? And we have Justice. Things are not finished between you and this person. You out there watching the reading, some of you may believe that this connection with your person is over, that it is done, that this is it, and this is how the story, this is how the journey for the two of you ends, but not with the Justice card showing up. Justice is about the contract that you have with each other for this lifetime, and you have both agreed to have these experiences. As difficult as these experiences are, you have agreed to have them before you incarnated with your person, with your angels, with your guides, with the divine being present. You agreed to this growth, because you have to consider, how has your life changed since this person has come into your life? Now, I'm not talking about the heartache and heartbreak and sadness and emotional devastation that you are experiencing because this person is not present in your life at the moment. I'm talking about, how have you evolved? How have you transformed? How have you gained your own spiritual awareness? What life lessons have you learned? Because these connections are not only about the most wonderful, magical, powerful, mesmerizing, romantic partnership that you can ever experience in your life. I felt like I should say bibbity bobbity boo after that. But they are about the life lessons and experiences that you have that support and provide your personal and spiritual growth for each other individually while you are in this disconnected space. If there was something that you needed to address within yourselves, you guys watching the reading, this is the time that you have been doing it. Now, you may be doing it consciously, you may be doing it subconsciously. The bottom line is you are improving yourselves as well, because these are the life lessons that come with these kind of connections. And I think sometimes you sit there thinking, my God, what the heck was I thinking? How did I sign up for this? What did I do to myself? But you do it for every lifetime, because when you are in these kind of connections, it provides an acceleration of the growth that you are each trying to attain for each lifetime, because that is why we're here. That is why we are on the planet. Yes, of course, it's about having a great time, but it is about these life lessons and these experiences that provide for most of our spiritual and personal growth as well, because it is all about the evolution of our souls. Earth is the most difficult place to have these experiences. If we were on the other side, we would just be evolved and just kind of like floating around on a cloud, eating bonbons, perhaps listening to the angels sing, and just generally having a good time, being reconnected with all of those who have passed before us, all of our friends, all of our ancestors, and all of our pets. But no, we are here because we want the growth that comes with these kind of connections. Justice is ruled by Libra, but you do not have to be a Libra for this reading to work or resonate with you. This is a collective reading and it's for everyone. It's more important that we consider what this card means and how it relates to the message that is coming through today. And basically that message is that the story between you and this person is not finished. It is not over. Even if you think it is, even if you fear that it is, even if you believe that it is, because there is more to this story because you have unfinished business with each other with the Justice card showing up. Boy, I felt like that was a big preaching moment. I'm off my soapbox now, guys, and back to shuffling more cards. Well, let's see what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What does the collective need to know? The Ace of Wands. I always love the Ace of Wands because this is about transformation. This is about spiritual awakening, but it is also about your person wanting to start over and begin again with you. This time, as you have this opportunity for this fresh start with your person, they are going to be in a very different place because they've been improving themselves. They are taking on these life lessons, even though they tried to ignore them and resist them in the past. They are letting go of their baggage and the rest of their junk because they want a calm and peaceful life. They have been going through spiritual transformation and awakening just like you have during this time apart from each other, because that actually is part of this soul blueprint that you share with this person, that you will have these experiences to boost you up to a higher vibration, to raise your standards, to raise what you find acceptable and not acceptable in terms of how someone treats you as well in a romantic partnership or in other areas of your lives. And I like to think of this Ace of Wands as like you're playing a video game, and perhaps you guys watching the reading are on level 500 and your person has been on level, well, let's say 200. But because you have both gone through this change and growth, and you are at a higher frequency now and at a higher vibration, when you rebuild this relationship, ta-da, you will both be at level 900 or level 1111 as you come back together to create this partnership with one another. So I hope that made sense, but let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. And we have the Seven of Wands. Well, this is about your person fighting their way back to you, definitely in a higher vibration. They have been taking the high ground, and perhaps in the past your person was in this lower vibration energy, because that is things like toxic and dysfunctional stuff, low vibration words, actions, and behaviors, holding on to fears and insecurities, not being honest, not being real, not being authentic, all of those things that caused your person to create this damage in this relationship. Those things they are working through and they are releasing, because when this person comes back, they're going to be honest and authentic, because that is part of the Justice card as well. But the Seven of Wands is about your person defeating all of the things that have held them back from you and from this relationship, getting rid of them, knocking them off with this wand. As you can see, this knight up on this rampart here, this knight fighting off all of these things. And think of these other wands here, like your person's fears, insecurities, old emotional baggage, insecurities, etc. Your person defeating them one by one because they want this partnership and they want this relationship with you. And the Seven of Wands is actually about them fighting their way back to you, fighting to win you back, showing up to do what is necessary to regain your trust and your respect in them, because there's going to be a determination and a courage and a confidence and a strength in this person as they make their way back to you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What does the collective need to know? And we have the Two of Wands. I love the Two of Wands in this deck. Isn't that just so beautiful? Because I always think of the light of God, the light of the divine shining between you and this person. I always see the Two of Wands as a spiritual counterpart connection, because we have to consider wands are ruled by the element of fire, and that does represent spiritual partnerships, especially because there's two of them on the table. But the Two of Wands is also about your person bridging the distance that's between you. And most of you, the distance is this emotional disconnect because there's been no communication. You haven't been seeing each other or spending time together. This is about your person taking action to follow through and reach out and communicate with you, pressing that beautiful green button on that magical device called a phone so that the two of you can be connected and start talking to each other again. In these three cards together, it is very interesting. The Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Wands. This is about action. This is about your person following through and doing what is necessary to reach out to you, to start bridging this distance between the two of you, because they want to make their way towards you, and they are even making their way towards you even now. You just can't see it yet in the 3D world where you live. Many times things happen in the 5D space much quicker, much faster, much sooner than they happen in our 3D reality, because we are down here on Earth and it is all bogged down by gravity and everything else that is on this planet. But your person is making their way towards you, because that is the meaning of this Two of Wands, wanting to talk to you about long-term plans, where they see this relationship going, because your person knows that the two of you belong together. They have always known it, because they're acknowledging that there's more to your story and that you have unfinished business with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The wheel. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That is a song. That is an old song, but I remember it from a long time ago. The wheel of fortune, the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny, the wheel of the universe is constantly in motion, creating change in our lives all the time. Moment by moment, minute by minute, day by day, hour by hour, things are constantly shifting and changing. Now, this is an interesting combination, the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune, because this is about this destiny that is here between you and your person. Things are about to shift and change for the better with the Wheel of Fortune showing up. It is about change. It is about shift. It is telling us that Lady Luck is on your side, because the wheel is in this place of constant motion. And things are changing and evolving all the time. And if things are changing and evolving in the world around us all the time, they can definitely also be changing and evolving in this connection concerning you and your person. This is also about the unfinished business. This is also about the fact that you have more to your story with this person, telling you that things are not done. It is not over. Things between you and this person are not finished, because there is more to come. There is more between the two of you, and the best is yet to come, because these life lessons and experiences that you're going to have with your person as they make their way back towards you are going to be so much better than the ones that you have been having in this space where you are separated from them, where you are in this place of disconnect between the two of you. But this place of disconnect that we like to call preparing for union is where everything happens. It is where the growth occurs. It is where you both experience this spiritual growth and transformation. It is where your person is working through all of their life lessons, getting rid of the junk, getting rid of everything that created interference, all of the blockages, all of the obstacles that were preventing them from being able to have this powerful union with you. All of those things are going to be gone, because your person doesn't want to deal with them anymore. They see how it has created so much damage in this relationship, hurting you, breaking your heart, breaking their own heart as well. But they can also see where it has created damage in other areas of their lives. And that is why they are using this time to improve themselves, whether spiritually, whether through study in the 3D space to improve themselves, perhaps so that they can advance their career, get a better job, be a better person. Whatever it is, your person is doing what is necessary so that they can show back up for you, so that they can fight their way towards you and win you back, and be the person who is never going to run away ever again, and be the person who is going to be there for you to build a much stronger, more secure, more solid foundation for the two of you on which you will build this relationship. So your person has not moved on. Actually, they're getting ready to fight their way back to you. This next card is about memories, actually. And as we look at this figure in the card, there's some diary pages floating around here. We have a doll and we have a locket that is shining this light. And I feel that this is your person at the moment really thinking about all of your memories, really reliving a lot of your experiences. And with these diary pages, perhaps your person has written some of this stuff down. Perhaps they are journaling for the first time ever. Perhaps that's something that this person is doing, which would make sense also with that 8 of coins. Perhaps this is you as well, you guys watching the reading, writing stuff in your diary or journal, because when we write those things down, it does help us release it. It does help us let go of things that are our encumbrances, things that tie us down to stuff that we don't want to be part of anymore, to stuff that we don't want to have in our lives anymore. But with this card also, your person is spending a lot of time thinking about you, reflecting upon the times when you were together, reflecting upon happier times when you were spending time together, when you were going on dates, when you were traveling, when you were having adventures with each other, when you were having loving, passionate moments with each other as well, especially with this Ace and 2 of Wands. Those are 2 cards of passion also. You are not out of your person's mind and you are not out of their heart because they don't want to let you go. They can't let you go. They have perhaps even tried to move on from this connection, but it hasn't worked for them. Because the souls are connected and the souls call out to each other all the time, trying to communicate, trying to reach out, trying to bring the 2 of you back together into union, because that is why you are in each other's lives and you have unfinished business. This card comes with number 32. If anyone resonates with number 32, now that could be March 2nd. It could be February 3rd. It could also be 5, the number 5, because 3 plus 2 does equal 5, and the number 5 is about change. That could also then be the 5th month, which is May, or the 5th of any month as well. But your person is reflecting upon all of the times that you spent together, wanting to get those back, wanting to spend time with you again, wanting to do what is necessary to rebuild a better, stronger, happier, healthier partnership with you. Also with the 6 of Swords, this is about your person wanting to travel with you, wanting to go somewhere fun, on the water, around the water, by the water. That is the energy of the 6 of Swords. So if you have not traveled with your person in the past, that is something that is coming up as they make their way back towards you, because this is what they desire to do with you as well. And if you have traveled with this person in the past before, they want to have more adventures and experiences traveling with you as well. This card comes with number 1. This is a very interesting card, guys. First of all, this box is open and all of these doves are flying out of that box. Your person wants to make peace, very much supporting that 6 of Swords. They want to extend a peace offering to you, actually, is what I am feeling from that. But also, you can't see it, but all of these little cards that are on the floor, and then we have like that jester baton wand thing with a face on it. These are all Fool cards by this artist, and they are scattered all over the floor. And that's interesting because we have to consider that she, holding this cloth sheet or blanket up over her nakedness, actually, she kind of resembles the Fool, right? This is about your person wanting to start over. That is about them wanting to begin again with you, but also acknowledging that they were foolish in the past. This card comes with number 1. If anyone resonates with number 1, what a powerful number 1 is, because it is all about starting over. It is about beginning again. It is about having this opportunity to begin in a higher vibration, which will make this relationship for you and this person so much more stable, so much more secure, because remember, we are building a strong foundation for this relationship. And what makes a strong foundation? Well, love, of course. Compromise, communication, commitment, caring, being emotionally vulnerable and expressive with each other, opening your hearts to each other, being kind, understanding, being compassionate, being consistent with each other, so that you know that you and this person are not going to fall apart ever again, is how this person wants to build this relationship. They want you to feel safe and secure when they come back. They want you to feel safe and secure in their love. They want you to feel and know that they are not going to run again, that they're not going to abandon this connection again, and they will diligently work to make sure that you believe that, to make sure that you know that, by being there for you all the time, every day, in every way, to lift you up and support you and tell you how they feel about you. Well, beloved, or is it beloved? Doesn't matter, because it's all about radical acceptance. Someone's heart is on fire for you. That is interesting, very much like that Ace of Wands as well. This card comes with number 2, if anyone resonates with number 2. But I love the number 2 because it is about balance, very much like that 2 of Wands. It is about union as well, the number 2. It is about you and your person coming together to be able to build a much better union, a much better partnership with one another than the one that you had in the past. Because your person is accepting this love. They have tried to resist it. They have tried to deny it. They have tried to run from it. They have tried to ghost it. They have tried to shut it down. And all of that has not worked for this person. It is time for them to accept this love. It is time for them to surrender to this love. And that as well is what this person is doing with this radical acceptance card showing up on the table. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today. Grab some more cards here and see what else we need to know. Let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? My heart refuses to let go of you and the memories we created. Yes, bingo. Your person cannot let you go. That is why in this figure, that man is holding that coin over his heart. This is about your person holding you close to their heart. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let go of the memories that you created with each other. They can't. Actually, they want to create more memories with you because they want to travel and have more experiences and adventures with you. Your person cannot let you go. And although for some of you out there watching the reading, it may feel this way to you, of course, because that is your 3D reality at the moment. But in these kind of connections, there is always something so much more significant that is happening beneath the surface that we can't see. Your person changing, growing, and evolving. You can't see that yet, but you will as they start battling their way back towards you to fight for this love. You may think sometimes that I don't care for you, but nothing is further from the truth. And again, their actions towards you have probably not been the best actions towards you. And they do carry the heavy burden of guilt for all of that. They couldn't tell you how they felt about you. They couldn't show you how they felt about you as well, for many of you watching the reading. And so, of course, it's easy for you to think that they didn't care, that they didn't have love, and that they have now just moved on, and that it has been very easy for this person to forget you. They have not forgotten you, okay? I'm going to say that again. They have not forgotten you because, number one, you guys watching the reading, you are unforgettable. Number two, there is a soul bond between you. You and this person have traveled lifetimes together. You always find each other. You always make things work for every lifetime, and you do it for each subsequent lifetime moving forward as well, because your person can't forget you. They can't stop thinking about you at times, actually, is some of the energy that is on this table for the reading today. But your person has been in this space where they have needed to, well, grow up. They've needed to hit that space where they are ready for you and ready for this love. And they have been trying to get ready for you. Just like you have been doing your own work, your own transformation during the time that you have been in this disconnected space. But your person cares for you. They are getting ready to radically accept this love because their heart has been on fire for you always. They just didn't have it within themselves when the two of you were together before to be able to show you and tell you how they felt about you because of all of this stuff that they needed to dump off in the dumpster. All of their fears and insecurities and old emotional wounds and everything else. All of that is going to be gone. In the moment our eyes met, you had me, body, mind, and soul. That reminds me of that comment from Mr. Darcy. Yes, your person, in that moment, you spoke to them through your energy in a way that they have never felt in their life. And in that moment, you had them, and you still have them. You just are not seeing it in the 3D space. But what does your heart tell you? What does your soul tell you? Because that is where the answers truly lie. And your person still feels this deep, strong connection to you, just like you feel this connection to them. I want a fresh start. Well, yes, that is that Ace of Wands. Your person does want a fresh start. They want to begin again, only this time this connection with your person, this relationship with your person is going to be in a much better place because they are in a much better space themselves. So as they return, a lot of these childish and immature, low vibration words, actions, and behaviors are going to be gone. Remember the analogy I gave you about the video game. Higher vibration, level 900, level 1111, whatever it is, this is about the two of you being able to build a solid relationship with each other that will not fall apart, that will not crack or crumble ever again. Return. Well, this is about wanting another chance and an opportunity to make amends. And you guys watching the reading, would you take your person back once they start showing up and start talking to you? Are you ready for their return? Do you know what you're going to say to them? Do you know how you're going to express what you need to express to them? Because that, I feel, is something that you may want to prepare for, but for some of you, it just may be a very in the spur of a moment thing. But this is about your person wanting to return and wanting to start over with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. Well, I feel it goes without saying that this person is going to apologize because they do want your forgiveness. They can see how they have really hurt you, and they do not feel good for the things that they did that were so hurtful to you. And they do want to make amends, and they do want to express how sorry they are for hurting you, for taking you for granted, for breaking your heart, for creating so much damage to this beautiful soul connection that you share with each other. They want to also tell you that they're ready to accept this love, that they are ready to surrender to this connection because they know that the two of you belong together. They know that the two of you share something that they will never find with anyone else because when this person saw you for the very first time, you had them, body, mind, and soul, and heart as well. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting. Well, that Magician card is all about manifesting, isn't it? Your person trying to manifest their way back into your life. Your person trying to manifest those things within them that they need to manifest in order to return to you, to return to your life with apologies, with explanations, with their heart open and in alignment with yours, being able to show up for you and be there for you and tell you how they feel, fighting their way back to you, like that Seven of Wands shows us. because your person has not moved on from this connection. They have perhaps tried to, but it hasn't worked for them. They understand and they can see that something is holding them in place because they see and understand this relationship now from a much different perspective. They understand that you belong together. They know that you have unfinished business with each other. They know that your souls are destined to be together because they know that there is a love destiny between the two of you that has not come to fruition yet. That's why there's more to this story. And for many of you watching the reading, you believe this as well. You know that this connection between you and this person is not finished, and you know that there is more to come. Let's get to the next chapter. Let's get to the next part. Let's get to the next phase where you are reuniting, where you are starting over, where you are building a much more solid foundation for this relationship based on love, compromise, commitment, consistency, being there for each other, supporting each other, lifting each other up, being each other's best friend, confidant, lover, partner, everything. Because your person can't move on from you. They can't stop thinking about you, and they can't turn the love that they feel for you off from their heart. So this is why they want to come back to you, because they are ready to accept this love and build a better relationship with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.